shot my first moose. We saw another doe come out, and this was like picture perfect.
That actually saw through the flesh and the bone.
Welcome back to another episode of the Best of Bull Run.
Every year I try to make this trip down for trout on Cape Breton Island. We're out here in Nova Scotia, Canada's east coast. I've got a secret spot. We got about a half-hour walk ahead of us through some serious jungle to go to a place that I have every year hammered the trout when we're down here. Amie, this is your first trout trip, right? I know you hammered the sharks.
We're gonna beat you in the competition.
I keep forgetting we get the competition. All right, well, let's go in and... wait, now, by the way, you guys doing spin rod?
We're just going to do some spin gear, I guess. What are you going to do? Try a
Fly rod.
Fly rod, all right. Well...
Then it's really not a real fair competition.
We'll switch it up.
I'm
Okay.
just glad to have my friend along. Glad to be here with your pops. Let's go get some trout.
All right, let's get it done before it gets too warm. Rugged country.
I'm out of the jungle.
That's not even giving us a heads up of any tripping or anything.
Huge hole.
Well, if it's a competition, if you're injured, my odds of winning. Let's win, eh?
Okay, holy cow, that was almost the first tip over.
One more time.
All right. Don't...
I don't know
Not
where
that
the
deep.
thing is. Yeah.
It's just a hole that the beavers dug. Come on, you can do it. Just walk right into it.
Oh Lord.
You're good. There.
Here. There's a solid part, and then go right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Here, give me those.
You may... Amie and I have spin gear today, and we're on the hunt for trout. Got one? Yes, you do, girl.
Oh my God! First
Tip
cast.
up, tip
First
up.
cast. Look at it. Can you see
that's a
it?
nice fish.
Look
Holy
at it.
moly. Hang on, that's a...
I cannot believe your first cast. Since you got the fish on, I will come and help you.
Oh man, that's a beauty.
And when you get it in, I'll let you go down and kind of
Get right down in there.
right down in there, girl. Do it.
Get your hand wet first, Amie, before you handle them.
We're using barbless hooks,
Wow, hold that thing up. Amie.
so it's easier.
What a
There you go.
beautiful
Look, you
fish.
didn't even really...
First
nice
cast.
fish.
Looks like it's gonna be a good day.
That was fun.
Thank you, my friend.
That was awesome.
See? Is
So
this
far,
the
so
spot?
good.
Nasty.
Where are the hooks?
And that brown case.
Oh. Is that it?
No, it's not big. Go over here like we did the last time.
Oh.
Good thing I got waders on.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Dad, this is a nice, huge compared to what we were catching last year. Look at this fish. What a beautiful trout. How big? How are we thinking? Oh, it's beautiful. Meep. That's a couple pounder fish, Dad. Literally 2-3 pound fish. That's way bigger than we caught last year in the river. I got one. Hang on. Oh, jeez. No, I think I got it.
While the girls are taking a break, I decided to take a break from fly fishing. Throw out an old worm with one of these barbless hooks and see if I can't at least catch something to regain a little pride for the boys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're one up each.
The fish right there just jumped.
Yeah.
Look there, I'm getting a bite right now, guys. Look. Dad's got himself a nice trout, high water. And I was concerned, it's mid-August, that the fish might have moved upstream. Lucky for us, they're still here. What a pretty fish. Man, that is a beautiful speckled trout. They don't get much nicer than that, guys, and we're gonna handle these things, one after another. Well, ladies, that is a pretty fish. Oh, I'm into it. There's a big one. There's one. Nice fish. He's gonna take off again.
We're gonna hook into some big fish.
Whoa! This trout. Holy Moses, guys.
Wow.
That is one of the nicest speckles I've caught in a long time. Whoa!
You know why you got that one, Pete?
I think that puts me in the lead, girls, officially. What a beautiful fish. Let that fella go. Look at that. He's going this way. Wow. What a beautiful trout. And that puts us, are we tied?
Well, I'll give you a high five, Dad. You got a big one, girl.
Yeah, man.
Here.
Alright.
Right down in here.
Go ahead.
Look at that pretty fish.
You get him for you?
Sure.
Oh my God, Amie. Here, girl, you come get this. Get a rod.
Oh my God.
Dad, this one is big.
Do you see this, Pete?
A huge trout.
Pete, do you see this?
Look at this.
Whoa! He did not want to hang out.
That was huge. High five, girl. That was
And
good.
that, again, is why trout fishing is addicting.
One after another. You're gonna bait the hook right up, buddy.
Oh, I got another one. It's running after you, Can.
He's coming.
Oh my God. Oh
He broke off.
no! He took everything with him. Look,
Look, the line must not have been tied
everything's
right.
gone.
Broken.
Whoa! Oh, not again! Don't.
Oh, oh!
He thrown my worm at me. Cam, will you take my rod, girl?
Amy, see if you can land that one on your own.
The idea is to squat down and like lean a rod on. There you go. Sorry, Mr. Fish.
Oh, he just like threw my worm at me.
It's big.
Woo! What a pretty fish.
Man, those are gorgeous.
Oh, did you guys see the worm like
Yeah.
disintegrate in the air flying at me? He was so mad at me.
Look at that, look at that, there's a bite. on, baby. Woohoo!
Did you get it though?
Not yet, we'll get him.
Let me know when he's not just eating your worm.
He ain't now because he's on. Woohoo! He's not as big as the one you girls landed. But he's still a respectable fish.
This seems like a normal. All right, Dad.
He's not as big as what you girls caught, but he's still a nice trout.
He's catching our babies. Our trout's babies.
Catching your trout's babies. Yeah, right. Anyways, that's a nice fish.
How warm is the water, you think, Dad?
It's about 10 degrees colder than it was this time last year. I'm surprised. I mean, how active these fish are. This water, I wouldn't go swimming in it. Last year, I had to stand in it to get warm. I tell you, if you heat up, stand in this thing for a few minutes and you won't be warm much longer.
All right, Dad.
He's not as big as what you girls caught, but he's still a nice trout.
He's catching our babies. Our trout's babies.
Catching your trout's babies. Yeah, right.
I think I'm stuck. Jesus. How deep do you think it is out there, Can?
Definitely over our head, I think. Oh, gone.
Oh.
And I hooked my finger a
I was
little.
gonna say, you got me too.
All right, girls, I caught one of the river babies. The trout. We're getting spoiled. The trout we're getting are so big. You catch a nice trout like this and you think he's small.
Nice fish.
I don't care where you're fishing, these are still nice trout, just not as big as the ones that we've been hauling out of the river. Let's get them back in.
The colors.
Oh, the colors of them are brilliant. Look at that. Look at them laying right there, not even scooting.
There he goes. There you go.
Alrighty,
Sit
so
your head up.
that puts me up to 4, eh? How many you- Look at the shine on that. Man, oh man. What a beautiful trout. Look at him going. That still counts as an official catch.
You lose him, Pete.
No, I actually unhooked him and he got out of my hands. Look at that. That's as big as almost any of them. Baby. Oh, look at the shiny sides on this ball. Now that's a fresh trout. Some of the other ones have been in the river for a while. This guy hasn't been in. He probably moved up with the last big rush of fresh water. Look at that.
What a pretty fishy.
Kiss it.
I think
I'm
this
not
Kiss it, I dare you.
Go ahead, bud, quick, 'cause he's
Kiss
going
the
back.
trout, the old trout.
All right, watch this. And then when he goes to take off, I think he's just happy sitting there looking at you, Wayne. He don't want to leave. All right,
Gone.
Oh, he's gone.
man. That was supposed to be yours.
I know, but you want to steal my gear.
Hey, I asked you. I made it.
Lose my hook, lose my worm. He is dancing up a storm. I think he's just a little guy. Oh.
Any rivers that run like from the Door Lakes
Oh.
tend to have trout in them moving up that
Amie,
apparently like
We'll
to jump.
actually count that one as being landed.
Why do they keep Do you think that's enough worm? Check out your worms.
I know. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish, Ken.
Still got all kinds of worms. Do you want me to grab them?
yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Take these. Okay, here's my trout.
No, he's right there. He's right there.
Grab him, catch him. Look, there he is. He's going
Gone.
behind you. Behind you, Aiden. He just went up there. Boom.
Cow, this is the heaviest one today, bud.
That's a big.
This is the toughest one today, Amy, so it's
feel
a
ya.
big fish, but oh.
Spider.
Oh, this is the biggest one I got today. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Amy, this is a beauty of a fish. And this is the biggest
You
one
can
I
feel
caught
the
all day.
difference.
You can totally feel the difference when you're reeling in a big fish and a little trout.
You can feel the difference when you hold the belly, eh?
Let's go. This is Best of Bull Run, baby. Woo! And he's gone just like that. No hesitation.
So Pete keeps talking about he's got to get one up on us, but really he's just trying to redeem himself for the day. We're doing pretty good. I think so, Can. Here you go.
Well, it's not what we
You
call
can tell
an
that
attractive
Amy's baited her own hook. We're not letting Dad do it anymore. Look at the bait she's got on there. Load her up.
I'm catching something with it, or I'm just feeding the fish.
Watch this, Trout. That's what we call pan trout, this fella. Just another beautiful Nova Scotia brook trout. Wow. Oh.
You got one?
Okay, try to come in from the other side, Ken.
Success with best of full run. Booyah, baby. All right, we're all baiting up. Dad's got a rod, Candy's got a rod. Now let's see who catches one. Here, mean quick.
Oh yeah, you're into a big fish.
Oh,
Let me take
Hold
the
on
rod.
one second, eh? Hold them out in that clean water, bud.
look at that guy.
Beauty.
Woo! Another one down.
I just dug out some worms. Gonna bait up Amy's hook. We're gonna see how big the last fish of the day is.
I don't know about you, Cam, but I really like using these rods. I find them really easy to fish with. Really
They're
comfortable.
5.5 foot ultralight rods, and we're using 6-pound test mono. So using light gear makes it easy to haul in a little fish. You know, if you're using big rods, you can easily haul it right in. It's nice to use light gear. Let you feel the fish.
Look at the color on that one.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Let me take the rod.
No. My last fish of the day.
Let me take the rod.
No. My last fish of the day here. Oh! Alright guys, this is my last trout of the day. Beautiful fish. Couple pounder. I like to see. Maybe a pound and a half. Competition is on right now between Dad and Amie. I guess caught my last fish.
Biggest one of the day.
I guess Dad's winning the competition.
Hey, come on, kiddo. Let me get him in. It's good. Come on, kiddo. Let me get him in. It's good.
This is going to be your last beautiful trout of the day, Dad.
That's a nice fish. Ooh, what happened there, Amy? What happened there,
Go
baby?
girl, go girl.
What happened, ladies?
Come on, Aim. We're not leaving until you get the last one.
Yeah.
What happened was you were pushing me and you got into the spot where I was.
No, it didn't
You
really
pushed
happen.
me downriver. is
It
what
didn't
you
really
did.
happen that way, I don't
Oh,
think.
come on. No need to lie.
Actually, she's right. That should have been Amy's fish, and I kind of hogged the spot a little bit.
He threw it away anyways.
Hey, man, all's fair in competition. Our annual trip down to Cape Breton for trout turned out to be a huge hit. How'd your first day of trout fishing?
I loved it. It was awesome.
And you guys actually, if I had to go back and rerun, you probably whooped my butt.
And we've been here all morning, had perfect weather, caught lots of fish.
And now
That's
we're
what it's
heading-
all about.
Now we're heading to the beach. Is that where we're heading?
Sounds good to me.
But we got a half-hour walk through some major jungle.
Serious jungle.
And by the way, guys, don't email me asking where this is because I'm not telling anybody. This is major secret.
Secrets, let's get going.
Love these road trips.
That's how it's done. The best of.
Bull run.
Now the sun is just starting to break through the trees. And I switch back to this white muddler. And the secret being in the white muddler is that red tail. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's that red tail that makes all the difference. I got him? I did. Yep. There's one more beautiful speckle. I gotta get him back. Girls, it's a shame you can't be here with me this morning.
Don't forget to check out our website for our latest updates, news, and our new gear.
At www.bullrun.ca.